All right. Obviously, great derby. Great win, 1-0. What did you make of the match?
Absolutely brilliant win. Let's get that into perspective. You know, going into next week, we're now 2 points behind. We have an emphasis now next week to go and get a result, which is perfect. Like, it would have been a bit of a downer losing today and going over to them next week, knowing that we're 5 points behind. Added pressure, unnecessary pressure. But it's not like that now. And, you know, with Declan back, hopefully Saka's okay, and maybe Calafiori back in the squad. You know, they won't start, but Declan will start. Yeah. But hopefully, like, that will work in that scenario, and it'll help us. But a lot easier than I thought. Expected it to be.
Yeah, especially with all the injuries we had. You know, I presume like we would have all thought it would have been difficult. Obviously, when you win, you always say it's not difficult. You know, it took us a while to get going, I think, but yeah.
We weathered the storm, man, which was brilliant. You know, weathering the storm because we knew they were going to come out like, you know, like a Formula One car. Yeah. And we weathered it, and like it was about 25 minutes when we got our first shot on target. We got into the game. Second half, we forced 15 minutes as well. We didn't come out. They had 3 shots on target. We had the shot on target. Yeah. And actually, Gabriel's goal was our first shot on target in the second half. No, definitely. But, and absolutely, it was a masterclass performance.
Tactic,
energy-wise, the energy from everybody, from the back four to the front net. Yeah. The covering, the running, and Neville outlined that in his commentary, saying Havertz getting back into a defensive position.
The only thing what I would have to say, obviously we all looked at the bench, you know, and said, oh my God, there's nothing on the bench, you know. That's the worry about it. If something would have happened, you know, if we would have had to come back to something, there was nobody to play on. I mean, we had to defend when we brought on Sterling and we brought on Jesus, you know, which both look alike now, and it's kind of strange, you know, but look, that's what we had to do, and we played with it, you know, so yeah. No, I think it was a good game. Obviously 1-0 is a great win for us in any circumstances, but I think with the interest we had, I think it's definitely something we can build on.
On the sense of Gabriel and Jesus and Sterling, they look short on match fitness. Yeah. They were a bit slow, off the pace. They looked off the pace, but that will come. Yeah. Obviously, that will come, and they'll be a great addition because that's 2 more fresh. They're like 2 new signings because Jesus is injured. Yeah. And like obviously Sterling is a new signing. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So you get Calafiori, you get those 2 back in, you get Declan back in, and then you get rid of 4 of those 6 on the squad. Yeah. You know, and it looks a lot better. And then obviously Zinchenko injured as well.
Be interesting as well to see what we're going to play like when against Atalanta. You know, like playing on Thursday. So I think that's going to be an interesting. Is he going to play Sterling maybe first? You never know. So
there's a part that like he's going to have to get time for both. Yeah. Raheem and Jesus. He's going to have to get match. So the only way you can do that, possibly start him. Yeah, possibly. Atalanta aren't the team they were. No. A few other players have gone. Obviously Lookman is always a danger. So the best midfielder to AC Milan. So, like, they're not as strong, but it will be difficult. It will be difficult. They're a decent team at home. Wow. You know, they don't travel well, decent at home. So, look, it's positive. There's a lot of positive to take out today, and it's a win.
Yeah, and look, you're not that often in the club. It's great when you're here and we win. So, the next time you come back, Man City. 1-0 for the Arsenal, obviously, great result. What do you think?
Absolutely happy with today. Even though the squad was changed around, it was missing Odegaard and Royce. I thought Jorginho came in and made a really good account of himself today. It was a close enough first half, but I thought second half we did control it. Yeah. And it was just a case of seeing the game through. Yeah. The ref was card happy today. And I think it was Saliba that got a yellow card. I think that was a bit harsh.
Silly one, you know.
Yeah,
I mean,
there wasn't much in it.
I mean,
really.
looking at yesterday at the Chelsea game, they had 14 cards as well. It seems to be like what they have as an agenda, you know.
Absolutely.
But we knew they're going to come out like all guns blazing. So I thought first 20 minutes was great. Yeah. And then we just controlled the game, and then like Gabriel is there all the time. Yeah. All right. To the other lads, man of the match for you besides Gabriel.
Timber.
Timber?
Timber was amazing. It was immense throughout.
I thought he was really unlucky with the foul he was given to, because like, it shouldn't be a yellow card.
Over the ball. He won the ball, but yeah, I mean, He was a beast really throughout, and he made up for the rest of the players that kind of lost. Partey's shape was a little bit off.
You were a goalkeeper.
I was a goalkeeper.
Yeah, you were a goalkeeper. You still are, yeah. So I want to ask you about Raya. We obviously know, like last year when he came in, we didn't really know like what it was. Ramsdale now going to Southampton, Yeah. Now he's there a year. What do you think of Raya now? Like,
he's in his prime years. He's 29. Yeah. That's his prime years for a keeper. So get 5 years out of him.
Yeah.
Maybe Ramsdale. Like, give him 4 or 5 years. Take him back.
Yeah, you never know. But I think like he's really playing to his full potential now, Raya. He catches balls.
Yeah.
I love a goalkeeper who catches balls.
Even if you notice during the games, I don't even cheer for when the crosses come in.
Yeah.
I just know it's the inevitable. He'll catch the ball. He's a reassurance.
Yeah. No, I thought look. You need the backbone of it, We have the defenders, we have the goalkeeper now.
Yeah.
And now when the thing is,
And when Calafiori comes back as well.
Oh yeah, definitely. And I thought that was the main part of it as well, because we had injuries,
Yeah.
We were supposedly the underdogs, but we didn't look like the underdogs.
No,
I know they had injuries as well, but they got a lot of people back, so yeah. Look, 1-0 always great.
100%.
Obviously the obvious question, what do you think about Tottenham?
Shit.
For yourself as well? What the lads already said, anything else you think stood out for you?
Yeah, like today was very nervous. It was a game where you don't want to lose. It's a derby, but like the moment we got that corner, I just had a feeling we were going to score, and we did. And it was great. And then we kind of know how to defend. 10 years ago, under Arsene Wenger, we would have kind of lost the game like this. We wouldn't have been able to defend. Arteta has got us with a mentality where a 1-0 lead is good enough. And we're going to win games.
It's a bit strange. What I was worried about is the bench. When you looked at the bench, there wasn't really anything on, and we had to bring in Jesus and Sterling. Like 2 attacking things when you're defending a 1-0. But we had 4 youngsters on the bench. So that's what I was worried about. But as you said, Arteta had it set up quite tactically. So So looking forward now, Atalanta during the week, and then Man City next week. What do you expect?
I mean, Atalanta, people underestimate them, but they're a good Italian team. They're after winning Europa League. Adam Luckman today is after scoring a goal and comeback against Fiorentina. They're a good team. At least Royce will be back for that game.
Would you start either Jesus or Sterling on the game?
I would, because I think with the Italian teams, you might be with a bit of pace you could actually get at them. Man City, next Sunday, is going to be huge.
That's
going to be massive.
Yeah, I think we have to manage, who we're going to give, but we have to give Sterling a few minutes. Jesus is back now as well, but we don't know really how his injury is. So look, let's see how we go, and then and see what next week then. Get that game during the week, and then Man City next week is going to be a tough one.
Absolutely.
Listen, thanks very much, and thanks for coming in, Ray.
All right. No problem.
Thanks. Now, one of the younger members of the club. What did you think of the match today?
Good.
Yeah.
Tottenham are shite.
Yeah. Well, that was the first question I actually wanted to ask. What do you think of Tottenham?
Shit.
Great. Obviously, Gabriel scored a great goal. Was he a man of the match, or do you have anybody else man of the match?
I think he done very well.
Yeah.
Well, I think Saliba done very well, but his yellow card was a bit.
Yeah, it was a bit of a silly mistake, I think, because I know they were coming out of those,
I think also Timber done well as well.
Yeah. I mean, the defense, Ryan goal in the defense, I think is good. Looking forward to Atalanta now during the week.
Yeah.
Do you think would you start Raheem Sterling? Or would you bring
maybe a late minute sub or something.
Yeah.
Around the 70-minute or something.
Okay. And then next week, next weekend, Man City. Do they have a chance?
Yeah, but it'd be a tough game. Well, I'll take a draw.
Okay, good. Thanks.
What do you think? Famous words from George Graham. There's always one out of the Arsenal. We'll take it.
Take it 1-0 all the time, innit?
Considering the players are missing, it's not 1-0, you take a draw, but here, a 1-all draw, but today was an extra 3 points.
Generally, I think with the injuries we had, and we were underdogs seemingly, that's what we were in the press anyway. We didn't look at it. The first 20 minutes I thought it was tough. But I think we were getting to play.
I think Ray made a couple of good saves, but then when Gabriel and Saliba got the feet together, brilliant. The back four were brilliant. They were really, really good. But behind it all as well, Tottenham had the chance, but we defended very well. Look, we're 3 points in the bag, you can't complain about that.
That's it, yeah. A lot of yellow cards, as always, like, seems to be the norm now, you know. And actually, I'm surprised if it isn't anybody sent off. But,
but there was one there. I think it was Timber down the left side. It was a bit of a stop on it. But that's rugby. It's a tough job. Look, we came out 3 points in the game. That's the big thing, you know.
I think we always said derby's always going to be heated, you know. So I think the referee had it somehow under control. Not all the decisions, because it's very hard, you know. But a derby will always be. But it is what it is, you know. Coming up now, Thursday, Atalanta, and then weekend, Man City.
So it's a busy week for the lads, and that's why you have a squad. Atlanta away on Thursday night. It's a tough comeback. Hopefully, guys, look, get a draw maybe over there. City's going to be a tough one. Saka went down there today. We don't know what it looks. Hope it's not serious. But if it is, we take a draw against City away. Would
you start Sterling on Thursday?
Of course, of course. And hopefully Saka comes back on Sunday. But we're only fans. There's lads there in the back room team doing their job, so we'll see what happens.
Exactly, yeah. So then obviously Man City on the weekend, you know, that's going to be another tough game. Your son said he's going to be happy with the draw. You happy with the draw as well?
I take away all the draw against City. I think we all would be happy, you know what I mean?
Listen, thanks again for coming in.
Enjoy, great spot. Thanks very much, fellas. Thank you.